still fine.
May sound weird, but my season is a letter N.
So we've got both of us are doing a bit shit recently, so.
I've started the stream, but, you know.
Because we're not practicing together anymore, I think that's the problem.
I was focusing on my exam, on my marks, so.
When are they done?
I've already done them now.
Good. See you for Baku then, on Saturday. I forgot you had a time zone different ones as well, so. That's why you didn't practice as well.
I just wanted to kind of get rid of it.
Yeah, don't blame your boss.
Welcome, Fraggle. I believe you're the first one in, and my phone has gone landscape. I hate you.
Yeah.
My stream's glitching out on my end.
Hello, ERT Fraggle pal. Baku, me and Fraggle had a great battle here back in season 15 where we collided while battling for the win.
I have the main intro.
That's fine. No, we're just getting a few things going, Leon Bentley.
Alright, Connor McDonald.
Ooh, bad boy.
Connor. Oh wait, Big C. Oh shit.
Hello, Jay.
Can you share the stream out? Because my computer's restarting.
Yeah, I've now got access to the F2 Twitter as well.
Why? Oh, I've got access to the F2 Twitter, but...
So I needed to put a few tweets on because Nick stepped down.
I can always run 2 Twitter accounts. I still have it, from when I created it.
You don't even do the F5 to it, do you?
Yeah, I do. I've started redoing it now. Bit late, but yeah.
Were you exams?
Yeah, it was actually.
Oh, yeah, it's always the exams. I'm moving house. Always my mum. Always the exams. I'm just shit, really.
Well, 2/3 of that was right, but...
Who do you want him to be? JP?
If he wants to get in, just double check in the chat if he wants to be in. I'll do the intro now since there's 5 or 6 people. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to PSGL FP for round number 11 in Baku. Today is myself, Leon, and Connor, as per usual.
Yep. Good evening, all. Good evening. Round 11 here at Azerbaijan.
We are trying to get JP Greenwood in the party, but we don't know if...
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I've invited JP and Nickel.
Yeah. Alright then. There's JP. We'll see if Lickle joins as well. 100% sure. 1 second, fill blue screen. Nah, well. If Lickle joins, JP. Not. Well. Let me check how many points you are on. Never mind. And this may be a bit of a silly question, but how do you feel your season has gone so far?
Actually, to be honest with you, the first half of the season I was really enjoying it, even though I wasn't getting points. There were some races during the first half of the season where I was really competitive, and I think 3 races I should have scored points. Bahrain, I made a mistake myself and took myself out of the race. I didn't get any points there. But Spain and Russia, where I probably should have had a P7 or a P8, and yeah, unfortunately, matters out of my hands. I didn't score points there either. So the first half of the season, I was really enjoying, even though I didn't, like I say, get the points. But yes. Particularly since Austria, I think it's been a lot harder.
Okay, there's a question from Fraggle actually. Will you be on the podium tonight? That is Fraggle's question.
I doubt it, but I suppose there's no better opportunity for me to do it than at this track where there's such the high-speed straights, but no, I'd be happy for a top 10 finish, to be honest. So I think podiums is a bit far-fetched for me, to be honest.
My question's kind of similar, but the final question: do you think you can break your no-point streak tonight?
Yes, I can. Whether I will or not is another question, but yeah, I definitely can. I've got the pace in the Mercedes. I've got the ability, but I think I'm going to need a little bit of luck to go my way, though. But in terms of keeping it out of the wall and things like that. But yeah, on pace, I should score some points tonight. Yeah.
Okay, all I can say is good luck. We should be starting any minute now, and I hope to see you in the points, maybe even a podium interview, but you never know.
Yeah, okay, cheers for that. I'll do it later.
See you later. So, I'll wait till Connor gets back. He will go through the standings. I don't know where he's gone actually, but he will go through the standings. I will quickly go through the car allocations for everyone today. Let me get it up. So, in the Mercedes, not Mercedes, Ferrari, is Sutty and Dano. In the Mercedes is JP Greenwood and Juho Fib. In the Red Bull is Aaron and Hulkenberger. Renault is Giuliano Manu, Mr. Tuesday Night. And Rebe in the Haas is Jururu and Racer. In the Haas is Warren Haig and not Warren Haig, Jururu and Racer. Oh wait, Force India, Warren Haig and Fraggle. McLaren, Cliffy and Bugatti. Toro Rosso is Ugi and Froome. Sauber is Tom AJ and AMS, and Williams is Abiodun and Lickle, and Connor's returned.
Yeah, insightful stuff there from JP Greenwood. So yeah, the driver's standings, it's Tom AJ leading the way on 66 points with 1 win and 4 podiums to his name. 2 points clear of Abiodun. He's far from done. It's Abiodun on 64 points. 2 wins and 3 podiums for the German. Nick Box is third on 61. With a win and 4 podiums, with Joel 4th on 54 in a Renault this evening with a win and 2 podiums. Ryan Frome without a win, but has 3 podiums on 47. As AMK who's left the league, unfortunately. Mark in the chat unfortunately left and decided that he's just enjoying his life, enjoying his social life. Definitely more to life than league racing. So fair play to AMK who's unfortunately left PSGL. Then we have AMS on 40, Aaron on 36, Ashford on 31, then Ugi Azim, the Rawalpindi Express on 27 points, and Fraggle on 25, Warren Haig on 25, then Jay Protect on 22, the F2 Championship leader, Cliffy, now full-time low on 18 with Dano on 18 as well, Race on 17 with Dre, also on 17, then Mr. Grumpy, the legend, on 16 points as well. So yeah, Mr. Grumpy obviously not in the league anymore. Leon.
Yeah, he left a couple of weeks ago, same as Jack Tyler.
A shame to lose such experience, such prestige.
I thought you were on about Jack Tyler then, I got a bit worried, but yeah, Mr. Grumpy.
But look, Jack Tyler's certainly one of the hot prospects.
I have to agree with you there. On a quick side note, he's gaining in the F5 Championship, so he can still win it. I think there could be a slight delay.
Excellent news. That's there's nothing wrong with this. Oh yeah. Oh, what great news! Sorry, Leon. I've just got to interrupt. We've got Greeny LFC in the Toro Rosso this evening. What a delight!
I don't know who's replacing, but okay. Let me check.
You know what people call, Mr. Greenley. He's a legendary man of the FP League. But do you know what he names himself from pro clubs? Big Bad Boy. And perhaps we'll be able to see that Big Bad Boy out on track later today.
It's kind of stealing half my name there. Can't really be having that.
What are you big, Leon? That's the question.
I'm not going to answer that question.
That is fine. And into the chat we've got the F6 superstar Oshin, or I can't remember how you say it, Oshin. That's how you say it properly. Also, we've got Aaron sending his love to the stream. Also, Gaming Ali Mondo, who is rumoured to be returning to F1 commentary next season. So perhaps we'll see what happens. Lots of rumours. Obviously, at this time of the year, with only 4 weeks to go, and lots of stuff, lots of deals going on.
Indeed.
Indeed. So this Azerbaijan circle, we've got 19 drivers. That's what we want. What we see is they've got there's the 20th driver, Jamie, the Welshman, the F5 superstar, and we've got a full grid there. That's what you want around a track like this. A Joker track is what Aaron and I used to call these tracks: Singapore, Monaco, Canada, and Azerbaijan tracks towards the end of the season, which can define title races. And with the wall so close, anything is possible.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the tightest track. I think Monaco just beat it on that one, but I think this track is the most notorious for people crashing, I think.
This was obviously, straight line speed is very important, so people will naturally running quite low downforce, and obviously high balance is still the fastest way. So that combination with the fast last sector, tyres wearing out, high ballast, there could be some, carnage, hopefully. Especially with a few safety car restarts, the safety car restart line in a very weird place.
Yeah, where is it? I forgot what the sector splits are on this track, so...
That is fun, that is fun. And Aaron just commented that his car is Reynolds feeling quite promiscuous, while Joel's saying his car is a dog. The Renault is a dog, he says.
Well, a Renault is an all-round car, so... It's good in some areas.
It is indeed, and Joel Leon asking, can Joel win the title? I think Joel can, but today is a defining day. It's been a tough few weeks for Giuliano Manu, but in a Renault, we'll be hoping for the likes of Little Box and Tom Ajar to mess up.
I'm going to make this a bold prediction now. I think it will go down to the last race of the season between Joel, Tom, Abby and Lickle.
That's what we want, a 4-way title finale. For sure.
Would love to see it. I doubt it will happen, but bold prediction.
Hopefully. So, the Baku race, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, it's not one of my worst circuits, but I certainly can appreciate the challenge.
Yeah, I may also bring one thing up. There's a lot of controversy around... Oh my god, that was bad. Controversy around this track with the no ABS and ABS, because as specific, always around this track, ABS has been heavily dominant, and just in my time I go back to full, that was weird. But yeah, ABS has been the most dominant around this track, so...
Yeah, well, ABS or not, it still takes a lot of skill, a lot of talent to put a lap together, and certainly if I got obstacle with that in recent years. I did get a pole on a second place in season 15, but since then it's been a very difficult circuit for me. Especially going to no racing line as well.
That is very true. I think it could be dry for the race. I'm just making that a bold prediction. A lot of people going on the softs.
Yeah, I'm going to say hello to CC Brain in the chat. Hello to CC Brain, having a shocking season F1, but perhaps the Brain can deliver in the final few races for the legendary Ferrari team, which seems to be cursed.
Fraggle is out first, so we'll keep on board with him, and then Conifrey is still first out, which I believe he will be. Do you want to go on board with a lap with Fraggle?
Yeah, it's a nice long circuit, so I'll have to speak for a long time. Yeah, Fraggle Paul in the Force Indy, obviously will be known as the Racing Point come F1 2019, and obviously while we're talking about F1 2019, we had the Australian Grand Prix, but also the fastest lap. Would you like to see a point for fastest lap next season in the top 10 in the F1 leagues?
I think it'd be an interesting concept. I think it would be a lot similar to like the real life F1. Everyone's just going to push, don't be silly. I think personally it would be a great idea, but obviously it's got nothing to do with me, it's up to you and the others, but I would love to see it implemented.
Yeah, it'll certainly be on the agenda when we have our seasonally meeting. As Fraggle Paul nearly hits the wall, that's one of the trickiest ones with that large sausage curb down at turn 15, but yeah, turn 16, the final, well, proper corner. I mean, I say final proper corner, but there's these corners as well, but these are easily flat and qualifying, obviously in the race. In dirt, yeah, especially in the wet, they can be very tricky and very easy to DNF on, can't they?
Yeah, since it is such high speed, tapping that wall, you probably have the wing damage or probably losing your wheel, but if you want to start a lap with Fraggle.
Yeah, so Fraggle Paul, one of the most experienced men on the grid, on the run down to turn 1, easy to lock up the front left, but yeah, Fraggle Paul takes just enough curb and enough quality in that force cylinder onto the tricky turn 2, very important braking zone, as important to get a strong exit. And Fraggle Paul, taking it quite nicely, currently running on the super soft tyres, and in my opinion, with no ABS and no racing on, the trickiest braking zone on the Formula 1 calendar. Hard to spot the braking point, easy to run into the wall, but Fraggle Paul negotiates it very nicely. Obviously the benefits of using assist there, Leon.
Yeah, never driven this track with no racing lights, so I've got no clue. That's all on you and the others who don't use it.
Yeah, so coming through turn 5 and turn 6, very tricky, easy to tap the wall once again. Those walls coming so close as he completes sector 1 for the first time. Again, down into gear 1 is selection. I would have chose, but gear 2 through Fraggle Paul and through the iconic castle section. There'll be a few cars crashing in here on that one, but Fraggle Paul does take it with enough speed, enough confidence. Fraggle Paul obviously fighting for the Baku race victory back in season 15 against myself and That's the Boy, but unfortunately came off worse in a collision, no flat out corner through here in sector 2, and this one very tricky with this big sausage club, but you can cut it a lot. Track limits are very leading. And Fraggle Paul taps the wall, as I said, and he's got damage. This is what he did on his outlap, and yeah, Fraggle Paul will have to return to the pit stop. He did it on his outlap, and he did it again. So he didn't learn his lesson in Fraggle Paul.
Yeah, as you said, by people who can get a lot of time through there is always a risk by trying to do that. As Fraggle tried, he's hit the wall and got wing damage, so I think in qualifying people will try it, but the race, I think people will be more cautious through that corner. But Fraggle's still finishing his lap.
Yeah, Fraggle Paul was obviously wants a time on the board at this early point, and it is a 38.94. Fraggle Paul times will obviously be about 2 seconds faster than that, for sure.
I don't know who's next. I think it's Joel. Everyone has gone second. Joel, not the greatest.
42.5. There's yellow flags out of that already, and it's JP. JP Greenwood's off.
Oh, someone else is off. Toro Rosso's parked in behind.
Is that green LFC?
Frome.
No, it's not. Interesting. A bit of a jiggery pokery going on. Sutty's out. I don't know where he crashed.
Yeah, he was on track, so I don't know where. Oh, he was in the flat out corner.
Oh, disaster.
I don't know what's going on between AMS, Frome and one of the Salvers. Oh my god! I've been almost had his wing taken off.
Yeah, very dirty driving there from those two. I'm not sure they're playing that. It's not a race, but yeah, Fraggle Paul on pole despite smashing the wall and getting damaged.
Yeah.
On the mid-range tyre. There's a lot more to come there from Fraggle Paul, I think. So it will be one to watch in that Force India. Will be very slick, very strong in straight line.
AMS and Abiodun seem to be having a battle, I believe. So we might as well keep on board with this. There's more yellow flags.
There is. I'm not sure for whom.
I think it was for the...
Oh, it's Bugatti at the castle.
No.
But he's alright, you can continue. Yeah, Abiodun pushing hard. Perhaps he wants to be a slipstream in the final sector.
More yellow flags. Oh, and Lickle! I've got a feeling that's at castle. Is there anyone close?
No. I can't find anyone.
Controllers died. There we go. Right, sorry about that.
No worries. So yeah, who are you on board with? Abiodun still?
I was trying to find Lickle's car, but...
Get back on board with Abiodun through the final sector, closing in on AMS. Yeah, Abiodun's out of hers. And decides
Many
to pit.
pits. Oh, Bugatti's in the wall! Oh my god. Oh, Abby's out!
Oh dear.
He's at the pit
title
wall.
contenders! The title contenders, Nickelbox and Abiodun, are out of qualifying.
Abby at the pit wall. He tried to overtake Bugatti in the pit lane and at the wall.
Yeah, and there's no one really on track. I'm looking through. I think this is just show that I think Baku is the hardest track on the Formula 1 calendar, personally. Drivers are just getting caught out.
Indeed, anyone? Is anyone on a lap? No. No, there isn't.
Yep, and definitely a few laughs in the chat. What a tit, says Cliff. Oh, Greeny! Greeny
Oh,
at the castle
no.
is out of qualifying. Yeah, I think this is what is shown why Baku, in my opinion, is easily the most difficult circuit on the Formula 1 calendar.
Oh, he's balancing
Oh,
on his wheel. Oh no, what's Joel done now?
Joel nearly lost it in the final sector, but all that experience and that talent is keeping him on the circuit. But yeah, certainly interesting for the championship with Lickle and Albion out of qualifying, and there's more yellow flags. Who's it this time?
I don't know, but I'm quite worried. 4 DNFs in quali. This race is gonna be interesting.
And maybe this is a chance for JP Greenwood to score his championship points early on. You know, what sort of words does JP have? Is he confident of getting points, or is he a bit worried?
I think this is his most confident race. He says he has actually quite decent pace around here, and if he probably keeps it out of the wall, I have to say he'll have a really good chance of points.
Yeah, certainly so. But yeah, Frank Paul's lap time is still good enough for pole position, and you know it's quite a poor lap in that because that last set's a mistake, or middle set's a mistake.
Yeah, he's pole by 6/10, which is quite extraordinary.
So yeah, Frank Paul certainly will be one to watch in the latter stages. Certainly looks to be the favourite out there.
At the moment, JP's on a lap, so we'll keep an eye on him. Aaron's 2 tenths down. I might keep on board with him. He's just racking in the laps.
Yeah. Not too much success. Obviously, not done the Baku Grand Prix too many times, due to being quite a recent addition, and it's not too often on the Formula 1 calendar in PSGL. So, doesn't have a track record around here, but in a Red Bull, there's a car which is very planted, and I think if he gets to the end, he's going to get some good points.
What will it be? Will it be an improvement at all? It was a slight improvement.
Yeah, so a 40.6 for Aaron, but obviously, you know, on a set of supers, you know, he'd find a good chunk of time, and yeah, I think he's looking good for a good starting position.
Yeah, the bomb is next, I believe, in the Haas. Can he be around Aaron's time? 40.8 on a set of softs.
Yeah, not too shabby there from the bomb.
JP, I believe, next. Where's Oogie?
Next, yeah.
It's JP.
JP does. Yeah, so JP, Mercedes power. Certainly, we'll be hoping to get himself near the top 10. So I think 11th is where he's going to go. It is 11th for JP to kick things off. But yeah, if he starts 11th, 12th, I think he'll be delighted.
Well, yeah, because he's gone ahead of all the people who haven't set a lap yet. So, and 3 of them have retired. So,
exactly, he's gone wide there as JP. Oogie Azim has hit the wall, but he's going on.
he has no wing damage. So,
So yeah, Oogie Azim in the Haas Ferrari. Can he put it on pole position? P2 for Oogie Azim. But what a lap from Fraggle considering his mistakes.
yeah, Fraggle's on a set of supers.
So worrying signs for the opposition. Tom AJ's next off in the final sector, the current championship leader in the Sauber Ferrari.
I think he's got what it takes to at least beat Fraggle's time.
Yeah, certainly so. There's some more yellow flags, but I think he was getting out of the way. So what can Tom AJ do? It's pole
By
Tom AJ.
100th.
Yeah, but it's good enough, and he's ahead of his title contenders. He's well ahead of Lickle and Albion. He's ahead of Jolion and Manu. You know, Tom AJ is doing everything he needs to this evening.
He does have to bear in mind there's 3 more races to go, so if he does well in this race, he has to be careful about the other 3.
Yeah, flying frame next up in the Toro, but he's backed up, so forget him. Who else is on our lap? Warren Haig out of nowhere.
Oh, wow! I thought you had binned it somewhere, I wasn't really paying attention.
Not a bad lap there from Warren Haig. Also in a Force India. Force India is a great car to have run. It's slick in a straight line. Decent chassis. So yeah, fair play to Warren Haig. You know, I think Warren Haig's always up there, but he just disconnects. So maybe today's the day.
Yeah, in F5 he doesn't seem to be performing like he does in FP. It's a bit weird.
Some people just live for Tuesday nights, Leon.
Like a said Giuliano Manu, maybe?
Couldn't put it better myself. Put me down in 12th is Giuliano Manu. But yet to use a super soft or ultra soft tyre just yet. But yeah, 5 minutes of this session, and it's all to play for.
I don't know. I wouldn't exactly say it's all to play for. A lot of people are on the softs, which might want to make me indicate there's rain potentially, but I don't know who could get pole. And as you said, it's unpredictable, but I think either Warren Haig, Tom Agee or Fraggle will get it, but I'm aiming morely towards Fraggle.
Yep, and to answer your question, Josh, I'm feeling very corrupt this evening, but I'm fine.
A bit salty over last night.
Oh, you?
No, you.
No, I'm not worried.
Frome is next.
I was salty over Silverstone and the other one, Austria. Frome's pitting, surely.
No. Yep.
Yep.
I thought you had to stick to the white lines, but guess not.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, in the race you do. If you don't, you get a 5-second time penalty if it gets reported.
True.
So, it's up to them. I think, Jamie. Let's have a look at Jamie's sets of times. Yep, 2 PBs for Jamie, so he'll be the one to watch. Currently 8 tenths off pole, so I don't think he's going to change for pole, but perhaps Ugizini or Fraggle Paul. Jamie will be looking to put his name up in lights here at Baku.
Yeah, he's in a Red Bull, as you said, planted that Red Bull. So if he gets anywhere near the front of the grid, that would be pretty good for a Red Bull. And it is 4th, not a bad lap actually.
That's from the Welshman, so Jamie P4 in the Red Bull Racing, but lots of drivers such as Aaron, Joel, The Bomb, Bugatti, Cliffy, yeah, lots of guys to go on the faster side.
AMS is on an absolute flyer. He's up by a 1.5 seconds from what I believe I saw.
Yeah, he's about to take pole.
What
AMS the lead, admin.
Oh, dominated it. Wow.
Yeah, it's all to play for, as I said, but maybe not now. AMS lays down a marker. I think Fraggle Paul's the only one who can stop him personally.
Fraggle's just started a lap, so keep an eye on him. No one else is actually on a lap, so yeah, we'll keep on board with him.
Yeah, so yeah, Fraggle Paul did make a mistake on his first run, but you know, on this final run, Fraggle Paul, the favourite to take pole position if he just keeps it clean. But it does run wide.
But you have to think about his final sector right at the wall, so he could probably gain all that back. Oh, he's at the wall again. Quite a scruffy lap.
Fraggle. Yeah, Fraggle Paul is struggling for grip, struggling for tyre, temperature. Oh yeah, it's a shocking first. It's a 35.1 compared to AMS's 34.8.
There's a lot to gain. I think maybe seconds for him now. I think pole's out the window.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, sometimes on this game, this ultra soft's just a little bit more loose compared to a super soft tyre. The super soft tyre doesn't seem to slide as much as Fraggle Paul, just struggling. We just tackled that corner a lot better, but still, I think there's a lot more to come from Fraggle Paul. And his middle sector is comparable to AMS, but a little bit down. So P2, I think, certainly, with his force will be very strong in this final sector.
Yeah, it depends on his wings also. He's actually in... Oh wow, that was close. He's still in he's in hot lap, not overtake, which will actually drop him in straight line speed, which is a bit silly of him. And now he's running high. And he's pitching.
He wants to start on super softs. Fair enough.
Anyone else? Aaron is on a lap. Yeah.
On the supers. The man who won the Red Bull last week, but couldn't maximise the goods, couldn't produce the goods. But maybe today's the day. Tonight's the night for the wily old fox here in F1.
What can he do? Yeah. I don't know where he's meant to be since he's on a set of super soft. So I want to guess ahead of Rebe, maybe just behind Oogie.
Yeah, I think that's where we're looking for. Oogie about 6th, 7th place for Iran F1 in a Red Bull. What can he do on a set of super soft tyres? Iran F1, the most experienced driver in form performance this season in the Red Bull. What can this man do?
5th?
P5.
Impressive. It says the exact same lap time as Fraggle.
It's a good lap, and he's in the mix, he's in the fight. So that should be one interesting to watch. But Oogie, Azim and Co on laps. I think Tom AJ actually is furthest down the line here. Tom AJ.
Yeah, he is. He's got. Someone's actually getting a toe behind him. Is that Warren Egg? Oh no, Warren Egg's just starting the lap. Tom AJ improves and has gone second. Was Oogie? Yep.
Oogie's in through the final proper corner, but I say it's the final corner, but it's probably not. SJ Brate and throwing at 8th and 9th. What can Oogie Azim do through the proper final corner, through the bends, the S-bends, whatever you want to fucking call them. Using all that juice from the fry pan, Oogie Azim, the route Pindi Express is gaining speed, is pulling all sorts of top end. What can Oogie Azim do?
4th. It's not bad, not the greatest though.
Indeed. I think Warren Haig's the big hitter left, but who else is quite a lot far
Bugatti
down?
and Cliffy's giving Bugatti a toe, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, it's probably needed considering how slow these McLarens are on a straight line.
Yeah, quite interesting that Cliffy's sacrificing his qualifying for Bugatti. In a way.
Cliffy goes 8th, Bugatti goes 8th. Impressive laps there for the McLarens, to be honest, considering how slow Bugatti benefiting. Good lap there from Bugatti, to be honest.
Joel, no, Dano's next, so then I believe it's Joel. Dano 5th, not bad.
Yeah, decent lap there. Jolion and Manu. What
Third,
a lap! Mr.
wow.
Tuesday night! Wowee!
What about
that is a lap
Warren?
and a half.
Oh, he does improve, but goes third.
What a lap! What a lap! Jolion Manu! Stunning! Absolute stunning! 3/10 off pole position on. I mean, that came out of nowhere, but what a lap!
Yeah, he's just blown away the field. Fraggle was the next super soft runner in line, and he's 3/10 ahead. And he said earlier that the Renault was a dog, so he could have been bluffing, but that's an astonishing lap from Joel.
Yeah, stunning. Out of nowhere, a lot of pressure at the end, but to get a lap off that quality. And considering Joel doesn't race in the F1 leagues, you know, he's quite rusty. He only races on a Tuesday night, and it's just impressive. You know, people live on these games and play them every day, but Joel just comes on Tuesday and smashes them most weeks in FP. So credit to Joel.
Aaron's just been someone as he's coming back into the pits. He's got a grip.
Disaster.
No, he's been JP's AI and got a grip.
Oh, disaster for Aaron F1, but Joel Dianaman is P4, and that is what might be interesting of Joel as we speak. Oogie Azim in F2 in a faster car behind him on the slower tyre.
Yeah, I think Joel could win this race if nothing goes bad for him. He's won this race, I think.
Well, we'll see. Certainly, Mr. Soft is the best. The most better strategy, as Aaron's asking, what's that all about? He reports over team radio as the race stewards give him a 5th place with penalty, but I'm afraid that's part and parcel of online racing. These sorts of glitches. Everyone gets a BS penalty in their career.
No, Aaron, you will not start P8, you will start P13. So, AMS is on pole, and Tom AJ joins him on the front row of the grid. There's Warren Haig, Joel, very impressive from him. Oogie, Dano, Fraggle, not Aaron. Then it would be Jamie, Bugatti, and then Cliffy's your top 10. Then it would be Rebe, Frome, Aaron, The Bomb, Greeny, JP, and then Lickle, Sutty, Abiodun, and Juho didn't set a lap.
Yeah, So that is an exciting qualifying. You know, Jordan Manu stunning everybody there. And certainly everyone's start of qualifying.
Everyone wants a restart.
Well, I want to get this done quick, and without it, there should be a restart personally.
Yeah, Baku's quite a long circuit with quite a few laps, so wouldn't really want a restart.
Yeah, it's part and parcel. It's happened to other people. It's going to happen again.
Just got to accept it, Aaron.
Guys, indeed, so everyone choosing their fuel loads, getting their tyres ready. If you're outside the top 10, what tyres will you start on? You know, it's going to be an exciting race. Safety cars are plenty, I hope.
Indeed, I think there'll be one or two, maybe even two. I think, or maybe even three. What?
Says Aaron's 8th, or will that be changed after?
Let's see where he is actually on the grid. No, he's down in 13th.
Oh, it's a glitch. It's a glitch!
I guess we're not seeing anything new there.
No, but no, it's happened before and it's going to happen again.
No, I think it'll sort itself out for the start of the race.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the grid penalties happen.
Oh.
They just happen. As Drebe's been disqualified, as has Bugatti.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting question, Mark. Would Ewan get fresh tyres?
No, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Whatever it is, he's been disqualified. Well, this is glitched, because he shouldn't really... I guess he's starting 14th. Which is a bit weird, but I'll go on board with AMS, as he is the front of the pack. So, Connor, before the race starts, top 3 prediction?
It's going to be a very dramatic, exciting Grand Prix, but I'm going to go for Jolyon Manu for the victory, with AMS in second, followed by Ugi Izzy.
Okay, mine will be Tom AJ will get the win, Joel will come second, and AMS will come third.
Yeah, so in terms of tyre selection, we've got super softs for Clippy, Dre Break, Flying Chrome, The Bomb, Lickle, Abiodun and Duo, with softs for Greeny FC, JP Greenwood and Sooty TCFC 94. And Game Freak, I believe Aaron will be starting in P13 after picking up as a 5 grid penalty for smashing into JP's run.
Opposite way around.
What, JP smashed into him?
JP's AI smashed into the back of Aaron and Aaron got the grid penalty for it.
Oh. That's even worse. But, you know, that's just part and parcel. It's like picking up a BS stop go mid-race, you know, you can't restart and get rid of it. The show must go on.
Aaron will be P14, because the game can't count 8+5, but... Hey,
Lovely.
But, oh, it's actually Saber one too, I just noticed.
Lovely.
You already know what I'm going to say. So.
Yes, but you can say it.
Have a look at the middle to the back of the grid.
Okay.
Right, so as we get ready from AMS's point of view, the lights are beginning now. 3, 4 and 5 red lights. And lights out in Baku, and it looks like AMS has got off to a pretty good start. But wow, Tom AJ into turn 1 has already got the move, and there's Joel already down the inside of AMS. As we go down into turn 2, Joel but down the inside, AMS down the inside of Tom AJ. Oh, there's been a slight, oh, Joel! Warren Aikes did a triple overtake through turn 2.
What the hell? It's all kicking off quite cleanly midfield, to be honest, but kicking off at the front.
Yeah, what's up? AMS is down to 7th. As you'll take turn 3, what's happened? Oh no, Dano.
No, Dano, Bugatti's lost his wing as well. Aaron up to 8th. What a start from Aaron.
Oh my god, there's someone's coming in the midfield. Aaron spun. Something's happened to Aaron. He's down to 14th.
Oh, what a start of Greeny up to 8th. It's all very chaotic.
Something's gonna happen at Castle, I'm saying that now. Oh, there's a Williams round. Abion's round.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see how they all tackle the castle section for the first time. Anyone? Any deaths? Oh, someone die.
No one. Oh, the bomb hit the wall. But got away with it.
JP makes it through. Well, yeah, Green, yeah, season all that experience with PA. Great start from there from the Biley's finest.
Yeah, that was quite a hectic start. AMS went for a bit of a silly dive bomb on Tom AJ and it sacrificed, it faced the consequence, dropping to P5.
Disaster there. Cliffy up to 10th. Quite decent there. Aaron up to 12th. Plus, he's got damage. He's sure he's going to have to let Little through.
Championship contenders going to go at it here. Tom AJ and Joel.
Oh, Lickle! Nearly hit Big Bossy. We got Lickle slow. Try and throw.
Oh! Oh my god. Tom AJ was at the pit wall. Warren A gets James disconnect. That's quite a good one, Mark.
Agreed. Joel obviously will be on the side tyre, and obviously the Sabre with a bit more straight line speed, so Joel will certainly have to defend his position.
Tom's not really pushing though, so Joel can live for a few more laps, and my timing screen is completely messed up.
As it seems to be every week, but
if you just looked on the stream, it is quite fucked up. Oh, Warren A's made an error.
Maybe lost it. Yeah.
I'll go on board with everyone again as they go through Castle, just see if anyone bins it. Everyone seems to be taking it really cleanly.
Yeah, really nice. A lot of aggression from a lot of the guys, so you know, a lot of confidence in these early stages. But Oogie Azim down to P18, what happened to him?
No clue. I don't really fancy using position changes yet until my time screen fixes itself.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But Warren Egg is leading. So I know.
Yeah, he is indeed. Position changes.
Oh, Tom AJ, he's in the wall! Oh, Jamie's at the wall. He's hit the wall at the flat out corner. Tom AJ almost did the same thing. He did a really good save. He lost the back end and saved it. So fair play.
Yeah, that's the first of many.
Yes, I have to agree. Cliffy was the fastest lap. He's in 5th.
Up to 5th already. Oh, yeah, jinx. 3 times.
Where did he get to 5th from? He was 10th, like lap 2.
Yeah, Aaron up to 8th, so he'll certainly be looking to make amends. Johnny Romano looks very fast.
He looks like in sector 1.
He's like turn 1.
Unlucky, Jamie. That is Baku for you, though.
There's there's Mark.
What's happened?
JP were entertaining me. But
oh.
Interesting to the stream, but a nice little watch there. So yeah, Joel closing into it was half a second off Warren Haig for the lead of this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Cliffy's only 7 seconds behind AMS, while Aaron's only 6 seconds behind Greeny as well. So a few battles, as obviously DRS will now be available. So yeah, Joel Manu certainly will be looking to take the lead on the set Saturday on.
Yeah, I don't know when the ultras go off, but I believe it's in a couple of laps time, maybe even now. So this is where Joel needs to get the move done, and I think he will into turn 1.
Yeah, these two have history, racing nearly 8 years together, Warren Haig and Joliana Manu, so a lot of respect, but there is a lot of history.
And Joel will go down the inside, should be a fairly comfortable move.
Yeah,
and it is.
Looking to get past AMS, goes down the outside. A lot of grip, a lot of traction from Cliffy there, the McLaren working very well on the super softs.
Try it around the outside, and that's a very good move there.
Yeah, so yeah, Cliffy doing very well. As Aaron gets past Greeny for P7, so yeah, Aaron had a good start, drops a few positions again after a little bit on those super soft tyres.
And one person who seems to be struggling is Tom AJ, ultra soft, so I think this is where the super soft runners are starting to come into their own game.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Joel, Cliffy, and Iran all making good progress. Also, Dre Bray, so can't forget about him. But he looks quite slow compared to Iran, but understandable given the car difference.
Yeah, I'm just going to go above everyone again for the castle just to see if anyone bins it. I want to get a perfect point of view. But no one seems to have binned it, which is quite boring.
Not yet, but it's still early stages, especially when the tyres start going off a little bit.
Very true. Lickle has just passed Fraggle. And Fraggle's actually got barely any of his wing.
Yeah, Frank Paul's just looked a mess to watch, but Cliffy's right behind Tom AJ.
Let's go on board with that. Cliffy's absolutely flying. I think he actually could win this race.
Yeah, definitely. Spilling so far.
He will easily get DRS, and he's pretty much going to pass him before the DRS. And I think Tom AJ is pitting, and he is.
Yeah, and Aaron's going to get past Dre Bray as well.
Yeah, so Aaron up into P5. Cliffy up into P3. I don't know if there's any other battles going on. I don't think so.
Looking up the interval gaps, not really. Greeny's doing alright on those soft tyres though.
Greeny just clattered the wall and got lucky not to get any wing damage.
Did he or not?
No. He got very lucky, I'd say. He hit the wall quite hard at turn 2.
Yeah. Looking very aggressive as Abby and then get past by going to P9, so the Williams is now up to 8th and 9th after their shocking qualifying sessions.
Yeah, not great for Tom Ages. He's now behind them, but obviously there is still 21 laps to go. One thing that has actually surprised me in this race is the not much carnage that has gone on.
No, not yet, but it's still early days. Aaron closing in on AMS, aka Kerr. AMS on those ultra softs in the south are struggling, so Aaron, I think, will be, you know, it'll be like taking candy off a baby very shortly.
I would never say that ever, but okay. Oh, your flagger! Someone actually binned it, but I weren't looking yet. The bomb has. Fuck's sake! I weren't looking.
All right, forget the bomb. As Aaron looks to be really close, and AMS struggling on those ultra soft tyres.
I think you'll pit. More yellow flags. But yep.
Struggle. Shit.
Aaron DRS, AMS looks like he's pitting, and he is, and so is Warren Haig, and Aaron is up into P3 it will be now, and Fraggle is out.
Yeah, Fraggle Paul is out, so the question is now what can Cliffy and Aaron do to Joel's lead?
I think Cliffy will bring that gap down, but I don't know. JP! Oh, it's unfortunate.
It's a shame, so that's 3 now. Fraggle, JP and Jamie all out after 6 laps.
And about the moment between both the Hasses, between the Bomb and Oogie.
It's interesting that AMS has gone for a set of super soft tyres rather than a set of softs. So perhaps there could be some rain later on, I don't know.
Or the tyres just can't physically make it to the end and he's going for a 2-stop.
Well, very strange if that is the case, but yeah, Cliffy is closing in on Joel, and Aaron's closing in very slightly as well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go on board with Lickle now, as he's within a second of Raybay. This will be the next overtake, most likely.
Licklebot's running a purple with a silver star on his crash helmet.
Well, I can't see the silver star, but
What's there for me?
my eyesight just seems to be too shit nowadays, but...
Yeah, as we saw last night.
Cheeky.
So, yeah, what can Licklebots do? With the Mercedes power, I think Grey Bay will find it very difficult to defend this. And he isn't really defending, he's in only one air, so he's relinquishing the position with ease.
Yeah, Renault versus Mercedes, it's kind of obvious who's going to win that. So, probably quite a smart decision from Dre, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. Further down, AMS is about to pass Q Hofin for P12. Oh, it's going to be quite easy. So.
And yep, he's already passed him.
Lovely. Yeah, Cliffy very fast, closing in on goal quite quickly here. I think Lickle will start closing in on him as well.
I don't think it's possible, but could Cliffy still win the championship?
Unlikely. But anything is possible in FP Leon, as we've seen this season.
True, yeah, flag says 2, Sussy is out.
Sussy is out. That's another one. That's 4.
Right, it's 4.
Who will be next? I'm going to go for the bomb. The next one to go.
I'm going to go with Frome, because every lap I've gone a ball with him through Castle, he has scraped that wall on the outside every time.
Oh!
Who?
I thought Lickle was at the wall.
I'll have a look.
Where Fraggle Paul did.
He's got damage.
No, he didn't. Oh, Lickle box.
He's got
dream.
probably yellow wing damage there.
Can he take this flat? He still does.
He's got yellow
Maybe
on the
the
right hand side. Yeah.
Yeah, disaster there for Lickle. And is he going to have to pit? He is. Lickle blocks his title dream. Up in flames here in Baku.
Yeah, it's still salvageable, but that could be a big deciding factor in the towards the end of the season. And he's on for a set of softs, and he will be going to the end, and the undercut may help him slightly, but yeah, that's going to drop him a few positions.
It is AMS at the last lap of the Grand Prix, but yeah, Cliffy is flying out there, catching Sholiana Manu for this lead, the lead of this Azerbaijan Grand Prix, flying in the McLaren.
AMS and the bomber, there's the next battle, or Warren Haig and Frome. It's the other sector 1.
Duo, he's off at turn 1, locked up.
Turn 2. AMS down the side of the bomb. No. He's backed out.
Oh, the bomb hit the wall, I swear.
He's got wing damage, but it was on the left hand side, so it's a previous incident. He's had wing damage.
That's a disaster as Duo hits the wall again. Disaster for Duo Finn. This really needs taps the wall as well, so everyone pushing the limits.
AMS is being ruined here by the bomb. He's losing so much time. Lickle's gaining, so as Warren has passed through.
Yeah, in the middle of the set, interesting Cake went for ultra stops, like 2 stops going on, unless there's a bit of rain on the forecast.
I don't think so. If Lickle's gone on softs.
That's a valid point, but I don't get why people are going for those strategies, but we'll see how it all plays out.
Very true indeed. Bomb is now definitely under pressure from AMS. This should be a fairly comfortable move for AMS, as Abiodun has passed for a bit.
The bomb could lose his position quite easily here to AMS down the pit straight. The bomb, will he go defensive? No, he just leaves it wide open with Lickle closing in, as well as Greeny just behind. So Lickle and Greeny will be looking to attack the bomb on the next lap, which will get quite juicy, to be honest.
Yeah. As we saw, the bomb didn't let AMS go easily. Well, he did on the straight, but through the corners he never let AMS go. So he could hold Lickle and Greeny up here.
Good indeed, and the bomb struggling with damage, especially as it comes to the middle sector.
I think in AMS's head he needs to get away quickly whilst the bomb is buying him time.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Maybe Lickle will try a cheeky dive bomb, but it's obviously very risky for target for grabs.
He had a look, but I don't think he's that silly to go for it.
No, Greeny right behind as well.
I think Lickle will come out on top out of these three because there's straight line of speed.
Yeah, but Greeny is on a bit better tyre and looking very feisty as Greeny LFC. What can he do? Backs out a bit. Oh man, oh, he touched the wall.
No damage again, he's getting lucky.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Greedy.
I thought he was going to go for that. That's ruined his line though.
No. Yeah, but you know he doesn't have the straight line speed, so perhaps he needs to try a few ballsy overtakes.
Nah, so we're fairly comfortable for Lickle. Yeah, easy move. It's up into P10 as Cliffy's now within a second off of Joel. Next person to crash out, calling it now, Greeny. Sorry.
No problem also with the bomb, but we'll see how it plays out. It's fine for him, pitch for set soft tires, so yeah, absolutely there is no rain. Greeny down the inside of the bomb. Nice move.
I stand corrected. Joel won't, not Joel, Greeny won't crash next. Yeah, Cliffy's gaining on Joel quite rapidly.
Yeah, Cliffy only 5 cents off, but he's got 30% of the airs. Joel's only got 100% of his airs, so I'll be surprised if you see him move into turn 1, but it's extremely very powerful.
True, McLaren versus Renault versus Renault, so this should be kind of equal in a straight line. Cliffy's going to have to go for it around the outside, and Joel pits.
Yeah, that's probably why a lot of ours wasn't bothered, and he does indeed hit from the lead of the Grand Prix.
Aaron follows.
Yeah, set soft tires surely for these two boys. And it's a wing change for Joel, is it? Yeah.
It is. Oh.
Interesting. That's why he was struggling for pace. No damage for Aaron though. So Cliffy will have the net lead of the Grand Prix. So that's why Joel was struggling for pace. Wing damage rather than a lack of performance. So Aaron comes out ahead of AMS. Crucial there for Aaron.
Aaron's on cold tyres, which will affect him.
Yeah, and these two did have a good duel back in season 19. So perhaps it could repeat itself with Aaron. Surely we'll have to go defensive on AMS.
Sorry about that.
No worries, Leon. AMS did go half-heartedly like he always does. Never goes to moves with AMS, always half-hearted. And that again is why the AMS just like to see aggression needed at the top level.
Well, that one turn 2 we went for aggression and ended up costing, so...
Yeah, well, it's a fine line. Yeah, people like Littlebox can do it. People like AMS can't. Haig looks quite close. Oh, Grey Razor's lifted and Haig's fast. Easy as you like. Warren Haig.
Don't get why Ray let Warren Haig through, but...
I don't know, Warren Haig was using overstay again, looking very aggressive and up for it.
I think this AMS and Aaron battle could get juicy. We know their history.
Yeah, so Cliffy should take the lead of the Grand Prix, assuming he has no wing damage. I don't think he does. Nope. Is he stuck? No, he's been released. All good.
And he comes out miles ahead of AMS's Aaron, and Aaron back down the inside of AMS. Oh, AMS has got damage.
Yeah, and AMS tries a stupid dive bomb on Aaron there, and then he puts him into the barrier. Disgusting for AMS.
This isn't going to end well, I can tell you that much.
No, it's not AMS. I don't know what he reminds me of, but what his driving is actually quite embarrassing at times.
Oh. Oh, AMS.
There's being aggressive, then there's that. Embarrassing from AMS.
Yeah, that's quite true. Not the greatest driving from AMS there.
Oh, Nickel!
Oh, he's binned it. Oh, no.
Yeah. Nickel blocks. Shake my head, Nickel. Shake my head.
That's his championship fight. Potentially over.
It is indeed, and this man's title fight, AMS, finished again, beaten again by Aaron F1, taken to the cleans in the back pocket.
My other flag says Ray Bay's at the Warwick Castle, I think. Well, he's done some at the castle. Tom AJ's catching Warren. Should be quite a comfortable move. And it is.
Yeah. And Aberdeen and Aaron. Aberdeen with Williams. Williams Mercedes against Aaron F1 in a tag Heuer Renault powered Red Bull. So yeah, Leon Aberdeen very aggressive. Aaron also aggressive. So this could end up quite juicy.
Yep, Aaron breaks late. I think that's just a plan. That's just the Red Bull being so far planted compared to the Williams. Aaron can just cruise back past through the corners.
Yeah, so it's AMS. Let's look at AMS. I just want to look at AMS personally, you know. Another shocking FP race for AMS. Another new wing, a new set of tyres, and it's going to be no points again.
Yep. And also for Lickle, unless it's a safety car.
Indeed.
This is still in the battle. Cliffy is gaining on Warren Haig, so that'll be the next thing to look at, and Joel and Oogie also.
Yep, Oogie is looking to make a pit stop later on. Maybe he wants to go super soft, ultra soft as Oogie is in. I think Oogie pitted that one, didn't he?
Oogie pitted later, that one.
Yeah. So he'll be going back for several softs again, I'm sure. The Rawalpindi Express. Not quite out of service just yet.
Just barely in service, but in service.
Yeah, and Cliffy and Warren Haig for P2.
Fairly easy for Cliffy, that.
Yep. Easily done there for P-Dog. The
Warren Haig's
falling
pitting.
clown. As Oogie's in bits as well.
Everyone should get the move here on Aaron this time, and unless Aaron goes for the most ridiculous dive bomb, Aberdeen's got the move.
Yeah, good move there from Aberdeen, obviously with a superior power unit. He was always going to have it. Aaron lost a lot of time with that AMS bullshit.
Yeah, it's just in the battle at the moment. That's worth a look anyway.
It is indeed. Further down. The bomb. So that's past Pure Open, easily done on the stop inspector there from the bomb. 313.
Next thing I think we'll need to go on board with is Cliffy passing Tom AJ, because that will happen inevitably.
Yeah, so that will dive down a little bit. Slickle gets past Pure-Open, but yeah, not too much going on right now.
AMS and Bugatti, I think.
AMS obviously will be fuming in the cockpit. Yet again, Leon, it just seems to be a trait of every race, Aaron and AMS, with Aaron coming out on top.
Yeah, apparently, the Lickle put in the chat whilst he's in the pits. What the fuck is that defending? Fucking tragic. I don't know who he's pointing at.
No, I can't remember who was behind. But he wasn't far off at the AMS Lickle thing, the AMS Aaron thing, so I'm not too sure what. So, can't remember.
Oh, and Mark, you are quite right. Williams overtaken in 29. Williams overtaking a Red Bull in 2019 won't happen unless the Red Bull is out.
That's true. As Greeny LFC decides to pit again for a set of super tyres and no wing damage for Greeny. Oh no, it is wing damage.
AMS comfortably breezes past Bugatti.
So where will Greeny feed out? There's AMS.
Oh.
Where's Greeny? Here's Greeny.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Greeny breaks very late, but I think AMS will have the hot tyres and position.
I don't know about the position yet.
Oh!
Oh! He's just in Castle!
Manu. Disaster for Giuliano Manu, the title dream looks to be done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the high-pitched voice, but Shoulder Manu looks to be out. He is out, and his Total Dream looks done and dusted. As with
oh no, Dr. Ugi's done it as well. Ugi's done it. They've both been at the same corner.
Onto the podium. Sort of commentary cars from onto the podium sort of thing. The disaster of those for them two there. Shoulder Manu and Ugi out.
The one. Yeah, the person who'll be taking the lead of the championship now, I believe, will be Abiodun.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Abiodun. I'm a big fan of Abiodun, and his driving, also his attitude is quite amusing.
Aaron is closing on Abi though. This battle I think will go to the end, and Aaron is actually P3. Because Tom AJ is still to
looking to return to the podium, but Cliffy certainly's got this win in the back, the win in the bag.
Unless he does a Joel.
Very good. Greeny putting on for some stops points as well. A lot of the grid has certainly got picked up damage and made 2 pit stops, so quite interesting.
Licker with the fastest lap, but he's down in the 11th, so.
But yeah, the castle section taking victims. But there could be a few more to come. Ali takes it good, Aaron takes it very well as well, so experience shining through there.
Yeah, from the pair of them. Bugatti and AMS are still going at it, so.
That's what you want to see, but yeah, 16 laps done and dusted. Cliffy looks to be on course for the win. With that being Aaron on the podium, Tom J will have flash stars at the end, but we'll be on for some good points still, I think. Yeah, we'll come out around P5, so I think Tom H will still get good points for the championship.
Yeah, it could be just a 2-horse race.
Yeah, with Little pulling on for no points, but I think he's catching Bugatti as Tom H does pit.
Joel is in the chat. Joel, what did happen? Well, obviously you've been to a castle, but
disaster. Abiodun up to P2, yeah, and I agree, Josh, a very good comeback from Abiodun. Far from done.
Tom AJ comes out just behind Warren Hague.
Yeah, so a good few laps to perhaps catch Aaron and Abiodun.
Giuliano Manu blames the frame rate for the reason he crashed.
Yeah, well, certainly something that might need to be investigated. Maybe have to redo the race due to the frame rate. So, yeah, Tommy Joe on Warren Hay looks to be the best battle.
Aaron and Abby seem to be just kind of keeping the same kind of gap.
A lot of jostling, a lot of movement of the wheel through the capital section. It's a great sight, seeing it being done properly. And all AMS gave Joel damage, while he gave himself damage with his pathetic attempt to get past Aaron. So AMS down in P9 on for a couple of points in the end, actually. So I think he'll be delighted with that 2 championship points, what he deserves.
Possibly more, depending on what might happen.
Yep, very true, boss. Very true.
Yeah, maybe Mark. As Aaron has now dropped out of a second from Abiodun.
He has indeed. So yeah, Tommy J and Warren Hague are catching Aaron for the final place on the podium. So I think that could be a battle to watch in the latter stages. But Cliffy looks to have this in the bag, and Abiodun doing great things for his championship.
Here comes Tom AJ around the outside of Warren Hague, and that's comfortable.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy for Tom AJ.
Another thing to really look at is Aaron trying to keep his gap with Abby until probably inevitably, Tom AJ catches Aaron.
Lovely.
So if anyone's got anything to ask in the chat, that's the races eventually reaching a dull point.
It is indeed, but you know, it's a big day in the championship race, and it's a big day for PSGL. You know, this Baku Grand Prix circuit. We want to see clean racing, and I think for most part we've seen clean racing. But let's wait until we get to Sunday with F4, then Monday with F2 to see how clean the racing really is.
Probably not.
Unfortunately, I'm inclined to agree. But yeah, Cliffy on course to win with Abingdon and Aaron bringing on the podium. The battle for the title looks to be between Abingdon and Tom, but qualifications will play a big part.
Yeah, I think Cliff will be getting the Williams for next week. Abingdon probably will keep the Williams.
Yep, sorry to interrupt. Greeny on Grey Bray for P7.
Yeah, I'm on board with that actually. I was on board with it anyway.
Good, just checking on, so you're talking. So yeah, Greeny FC, can he go round the outside of Grey Bray, the American? As Greeny sets the fastest down the Grand Prix, you might be American, you might be Canadian, I'm not sure. It's all the same. As Greeny gets through, as there's yellow flags. But for who? It's Duo. Duo at the castle.
I instantly went to Cliffy when I saw the yellow flags, I don't know why, but you know.
Yep, and it's good to see my teammate Game of the Best in the chat. Says he's looking forward to me winning on Monday. So yeah, it's a game that I love the support and I appreciate it.
Gamey, you've been misled there.
Yeah. Game certainly has misled me with his performances this season, but let's see how we go in the final 4 races.
It was a 3-way battle for yeah, pretty much a 3-way battle going on for P9. AMS, Bugatti and Lickle.
That's what you want, Licklebox. Every point counts in the race for the championship, obviously. But Licklebox, you know,
oh my god,
get this one out. But you know, this is something for Sav. Obviously, you know, he is best mates with Bugatti, so I don't think they'll do anything stupid to each other.
Speaking of Bugatti, hit the wall at Castle. Got very lucky. No wing damage, just hit the wall.
Lovely. Jubilee, as the gap between Aaron and Tom and Jay is now 4.6 seconds, so slowly coming down, but will it be enough in the latter stages?
I think it'll I don't know, it'll be close I think.
Yeah.
I think Lickle should get the move on Bugatti quite comfortably. He will. Just to confirm, Jay's Canadian.
Yeah, Joe Bray is Canadian, yeah, so I wasn't too sure. Well, I was close. At least I didn't say he was Mexican, so
well,
that's all right. So, yeah, certainly this looks to be the best battle. Licklebox closing it on AMS. Bugatti to use none of reserves down the straight, so you know, when the best mates just ahead of you, you do tend to give a bit of leeway most of the time.
Most of the time, but AMS and Lickle, if AMS is going to keep being this aggressive like he is this race, this could be quite a dangerous battle.
Very true. Greeny's also closing right up on a flying throw. The two tour riders are going 6th and 7th.
Scratch what we said about Tom AJ. Tom AJ will catch him.
That looking very quick.
Lickle is gaining on AMS Bugatti, as you say. System's dropping back.
Yeah, Bugatti. What do you say?
You said Bugatti, like the other.
Bugatti. Yeah.
It's just the accent.
Only 2.8 seconds off, so that's going to be juicy, but Licklebox right closely on.
Yeah, it should be fairly comfortable, unless AMS goes for a very, very, very ridiculous lunge, which I don't think he will. Lickle will switch to the inside, and has already passed him before the DRS, so yeah.
And in similar fashion, Green did that to flying throne for P7, so Lickle up to P9, Green up to P6. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, then we just have to wait until Tom AJ gets into DRS range of Aaron.
Yeah, it should be around that 23. It's a good opportunity just to check the penalty situation of the top two guys. So no penalties for anything basically.
I know Greeny has one.
Yeah, I think Greeny's not the only one.
It's quite hard to get penalties around here, I think, so...
Yeah, that's true, and yeah, Trey Bray was also closing in on flying throne, who looks to be struggling. Looks the old man flying throne.
Yeah, Ray should probably get him down the straight. Renault versus Honda. I think we know who won that one.
We do indeed, but Liquid Box closing in as well, so I think Nicole could get P7 today.
Comes Rebate with DRS, coming through the flat out section. Comfortable, very comfortable. He's up to P7 as I'll get on board with Tom AJ as he's going to be catching, and Bugatti's binned it.
Disaster.
Where's he done that?
Inevitable.
He's done it on the straight.
Must have just lost the car.
Weird. He did.
Doesn't look like there's going to be a safety car today anyway.
Quite a surprise actually.
With the 6 DNFs.
7.
Well spotted.
Your maths is
Tom
quite
AJ
poor.
only 1.2. I got a B, so it's alright. 1.2 between Tom AJ and Aaron. So I did say that 23 is going to be the lap.
And it will be.
It's going to be. Yeah. Good fortune telling from the second time champ.
Oh, actually, it's lap 22, I think. Yeah, because Tom AJ's with the DRS, so you got it wrong.
Oh, well, yeah. That's what I did mean. Into an overtake on 23 Leon. So.
It is Aaron who is defending here, so an overtake's not easy.
It's not. Aaron and Tom AJ have got a lot of respect for each other from their days in F2 last season. Lickle and Flying Throne will be the other one to watch as well.
I'll go back on board with Aaron for now, Tom AJ for now. Aaron's letting go.
A lot of respect as Lickle get past Throne. AMS. Kerr down the inside of Throne. Nah, can't get it done.
Has AMS evolved?
He's an angry man. He's an angry man.
I'm actually surprised that Aaron didn't fight Tom AJ for position, because that is for a podium.
It is, but I think he just knows Tom AJ's the smartest faster. And Tom AJ, I don't know if he could catch Abiodun.
He might, I don't know. It'd be quite close.
It will be 2 seconds the gap.
Just saying, as it stands, the championship standings, Abiodun and Tom AJ will be on the same amount of points leading.
Interesting. Yeah, but Tom AJ's been about a second of that quicker than Abiodun, so perhaps Aaron knew that, but we'll see what happens. It's not really came down this lap so far.
Yeah, yeah, I'm on board with that. Abiodun would take the lead of the championship at the moment on win count, but it's not too important at the moment.
Very juicy.
That should be an easy move for Lickles. We're on egg pits.
You have a big gap over Green and Grey, so not a big deal.
Warren Egg fastest lap award doesn't come out yet, mate.
There's Greeny. And Warren Hage will probably get him on the next lap.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know what Aaron's done here.
Yeah, he's just using DRS to cling on and catch up to Abby. So Red Bull's just in a straight line, so quite clever. That's what more drivers should do, work together instead of battling for the sake of it.
Yeah, well, Tom Edge's actually made an error there. I don't know if he'll catch him, it'll be quite close, maybe the final lap. Yeah, but Warren Hage is the person to go on board with for now.
Yeah, miles faster than Greeny, who takes loads of speed through that castle, to be honest.
He's got another pen.
2 penalties now, so he's going to lose a lot of positions.
I think he'll drop to 9th.
Yeah, not great. But Greeny NFC, Filey's finest.
Everyone's closing in once again on Tom AJ, so I think Tom AJ is beginning to struggle.
Greeny's out of shape. Greeny's out of shape. He's lost it. Hates him.
Oh! I didn't see what happened. I just saw Warren Hage bin it.
Yeah, Greeny just lost it and Haig hit him. So disaster for Warren Hage. Nothing he could have done. Nothing he could have done. Greeny just lost it. Oh, Greeny's fucked up again. That turn 1.
And Hage just puts wow in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unlucky. So the bomb up to P10. Nicely done. And Nickel will get P5 here, which would be a great result considering he was facing backwards.
On 2 occasions.
Indeed.
It shows not to give up. I don't really want to say for myself last night, but...
Yeah, I agree with that, Leon. So yeah, Greeny versus Nickelbox could be quite juicy at the end of the trade in the mix. But the top lot looks settled. I don't think everyone will have the straight line speed personally, but Aaron is deploying his airs.
He's only 4 tenths behind, which is a gainable.
Yeah, and he's gaining, and he's in a hot lap. Or overtake. Now he's an overtake. Here in F1, the 4-time PSGL champion.
On the final lap.
Sizing up. Yeah, Tom goes defensive, Aaron on the outside. Down into turn 1, what can Aaron do? He's going to be late on the brakes, Tom AJ's later. Pushes him wide.
It's a good exit from Tom AJ. Aaron around the outside. Oh, they lock wheels. And Tom AJ holds on, but
yeah,
still got that main straight.
We have indeed. A lot of things, that run to the line over Bottas and Stroll in 2017. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens, especially with other cars as well.
He's gone off.
No one. No one of importance. But yeah, quick word on Cliffy. Dominant, stunning drive.
Yeah, he's too far back in the championship, unfortunately, but next season it could be a real contender.
Also Abingdon. Just does Abingdon type things, stunning as well. Yeah, Williams.
It's very true, but Cliffy coming through the flat out section for the final time. Just dominant overall. Where did he start? I think it was P8, wasn't it? Let's have a look.
Yeah, something like that.
P11.
11, oh, even better.
And he comes across the line and he will win comfortably in Baku. Abby will get second and Aaron is too far behind.
Well, Greeny's lost his win.
Tom AJ. So Abby second, Tom AJ third. And Lickle's going to get fifth on track as well.
Yeah, impressive there with Greeny coming home in P8 when the cancels so far. If he makes it.
Oh,
he
no, he doesn't.
That's embarrassing.
Oh my.
Look at it go to.
AMS has just probably shot himself. Or will AMS get Dre on the line? He does just about.
Greeny. Oh dear.
He's
What
not
a
even going to
man.
get points.
Nope, that's what Greeny does.
Dano will get a point now. So fair play to Dano.
Yeah, well, Greeny doing Greeny type things there, but yeah, Cliffy outstanding. Aberdeen also deserves a lot of credit for his recovery. But yeah, well done.
Dano's last across the line, but does get a point. So
Yeah, well done to that. Yeah, kept it clean. The last couple of laps to get a point.
that is it.
So, that is it, Leon. Yeah, round 11 got 3 to go after this. The two Americas tracks with Mexico and USA. Then the Japanese Grand Prix to conclude the season.
Indeed, not the easiest of tracks. The last 3, quite all of them are high speed, so could be interesting. If you want to do your champagne moment, it's a bit late, but
No, I'm inviting people.
oh well.
Who finished third? Tom.
Yeah, it was tough. So Cliffy wins the race by 6.9 seconds to Abby in second. Abby started 19th, so
Driver of the day.
yeah.
Cliffy a close second, but yeah, Aberdeen. Stunning.
Tom AJ in third. Lickle wants a party invite. Fourth, Aaron.
No.
Fifth, Lickle. Lickle, you're not getting one. Sixth, AMS. Seventh, Rebate. Eighth, From. Ninth, The Bomb. And 10th, Dano. That is not all your finishes. Duo also finished in 12th. But your DNFs are Greeny, Warren Haig, Bugatti, Julian Manu, Ugizim, Sutty, Fraggle, JP, and Jamie. And everyone is in.
That's what you want to see. A nice busy party, and let's start with the main man. You know, the magic man, Cliffy. He's a full-time driver, and he's just won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Cliffy, just sum up your emotions out there. You know, how easy was it in the end?
Well, after I saw that Tom was on a 2-stop, I knew from then on I could just keep it consistent. But if Joel didn't get wing damage, then we would have had a good battle for the win. But unfortunately, he retired, so that eased the pressure a lot when I see that he retired. But yeah, from then on, it was just keep the car in one piece and bring it home.
Leon.
The one question I've got is, if you joined from, or if you were in from the start of the season, do you think you would be in the championship fight?
I don't know really. Depends on what car I would have been given the tracks that I have been in this season. But so far, I like the challenge of being in a slower car and showing what I can do. So who knows? But I can't think about that now. I've got a full-time seat now, so I can look forward to next season.
Yeah, well done, Cliffy, on the win, and good luck for the rest of the season. And we've gone to Aberdeen, who was voted the commentator's driver of the day. Aberdeen, you're just amazing, aren't you?
I don't know if you're going to say amazing, but happy with the drive I had today from 19th to 2nd.
And what happened in qualifying? It looked like it took you a long time to get through the field. Can you just tell us, what happened on the first lap and also in qualifying?
So in qualifying, I saw that Bugatti binned it in the pit lane. But then I was going to overtake him in the pit lane, but then my wheel just came.
Oh, I saw that one there.
But on the first lap, I just got dive bombed from a stupid place by City.
Fair enough, and Leon.
Now you do take the championship lead on win count. It's kind of almost like a 2-horse race now, possibly for the end of the championship. Do you think you've got what it takes to potentially beat Tom to the line as such?
I mean, I would say yes, but it's just after wait and see what happens.
True.
Yeah, interesting as ever, Aberdeen, so thank you for that. Moving on to Tom AJ, finishing P3. Tom, you know, you're in the wars on that one, but you know, you recovered to come home to take a brilliant P3. You know, a good day at the office for the championship.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah. I didn't have a clue on strategy, so went for the ultras, which was apparently a bad idea, but seeing as I was the highest two-stopper, I was alright. Terrible first lap. I think I probably could have caught Abiodun, but Aaron wanted his podium, or tried to get his podium. But I don't know, it was alright. I didn't crash, that's the main thing around here.
And you picked quite early, didn't you? So what was that all about?
The tyres were just done. They were on like, I don't know whether you saw it on the stream, but on the fast sort of left-right, I don't think I've ever come so close to crashing in a game ever. I literally slowed down to about 20 miles an hour and just managed to stay out the wall. And that's when I thought, you know what, okay, I'm going to pit next lap because that was a bit too close for comfort. So I thought the tyres were done.
Yeah, Leon?
My question is about your setup. It did seem slightly unstable. I did see a few times, for especially the fast left and right, you were sliding a bit.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah. Did you have a bad setup, or did you just randomly grab one off TT and just went into race?
I 1-4 ballast, 1-4 wings and 10 ballast I think I used. I thought because it was the Salvo, normally I use 9, but because the Salvo I wanted a bit of an extra stuff to go around the corners, but it was alright. I just had to sort of literally just take my finger off the trigger just ever so slightly while going around that corner and I was alright.
Yeah, thank you, Tom, and good luck for the championship fight ahead, which certainly looks to be hotting up now. Moving on to Aaron. Aaron, can you just talk about what happened in qualifying with a big penalty?
Good lap. Don't know what happened there. JP Greenwood just went right up my arse, and next thing you know, got a far-face good penalty.
And Aaron, you know, it did look quite entertaining out there, reminding me of season 19 where there were a lot of lunges going on. But I want to talk about your battle with AMS. You know, it looked very heated at times. They nearly put you on the wall deliberately in retaliation. You know, can we talk about AMS, please? What from your perspective?
I won the battle and I won the war.
And there's you know, are you going to be worried when you see AMS on track, considering, you know, you might have a vendetta against you in terms of car allocations, or perhaps on track? You know, it looked very aggressive from his, you know, you could see the red mist from his cockpit.
Well, if it continues, he'll be removed from bleed.
And is there anything you want to say about Juliana Manu's race out here? And the title dream looks to be over.
I can't really comment, to be fair. Don't see it.
Alright, Leon, anything for you?
No, I actually haven't got anything for Aaron.
Yeah, well, Sunita certainly was very impressed with Aaron's drive. Now we've gone to Lickle Blocks. Lickle, you know, you wanted to pot invite. You know, what do you want to say?
Just wanted to give a rundown of my race quickly, because...
Well, can you get on with it, please? I've got
yeah,
plans.
alright, relax, alright? First of all, I'd like to say the championship fight's not over. I'm not going to give up till you cross the line in that, whatever the last track is. But, yeah, that track. And then, yeah, crashed in qualifying, pretty embarrassing. Came into the race, was going about 6 miles an hour on lap 1. And then pitted because I got slight damage. Came out behind Aaron and AMS battling like lunatics. Me and Abby caught him that rapidly. I looked like, I don't know what happened, just spun or whatever. Came into the pits and came back to P5.
And obviously, you know, what about that spin? You know, was you know, who caused it? You know, what went on?
I don't know really, because it was like in the moment, because I was really cautious about the Aaron and AMS crap going on, and then from out of nowhere I've either just dropped the car or I got tapped. I don't know, it was a weird one. But yeah, I just want to say, I'm not with Leon saying it's pretty much a 2 horse title fight. No matter how many points I'm behind now, I'll still go to the line in Japan and try give it all I can to win it.
Yeah, well, all I will say is perhaps you need to start speaking to Abiodun and get some tips from him. But yeah, thank you, Lickle, for your thoughts, and that's a nice way to conclude the stream, Leon.
Should get some decent battles.
Yeah, that'll be it for PSGL FP. Lickle bottled it. That is the main moral of the story today. That's been it from me and Connor, and we'll see you next week for Mexico.